talking about the human element from different approach with different point of view. Me, as I am practically the general manager of one training academy in Philippine, but before to be the director of an academy, I was a captain. I spent more or less 30 years at sea, and practically I saw the transition from the traditional sea to the sea that we have now. And believe me, the things is quite big. The last 5 years, I think there was almost a revolution for what is concerning the know-how and the soft skill that was probably is required by the new shipping industry. So just about that, I think that today the most important things that is on the table of all of us is how to try to bring the soft skill as part of the most important thing of the let's say know-how of our seafarers. So this is also because of the, as we see from the slide, the digital transformation and the pressure that is going also from the regulation for the green shipping pressure. From we are always doing a sort of survey on board or also in the academy. I'm trying to always to ask to all the crew when they come back a sort of exit interview to try to understand what is the status, but the gap between the required skill today and the actual skill seems to be still quite big. Like Apo was saying before, the SATCW is very, very slow to follow the challenges of the industry. So one of the things is that why we need to work on the soft skill, because of the technological change, the high-stake environment, the changing of the workforce, because we are having because of the needing of the new officer, we have the new, we can call it the Gen Z or the millennium in the industry, and the competition that is between the shore and the people on board. Because for sure the people ashore is most of them, they are coming from the people on board. So why we needed to try to talk about soft skill? Because there are probably somehow we make confusion. The soft skill is not because it's soft, but it's because it's related to the people and therefore not to the hardware of the things. So the most important thing for the soft skill today is the communication, teamwork, leadership, the emotional intelligence, and the critical task that we have difficulty to try to train is the empathy, integrity, the motivation, and the flexibility. As a general manager of a training center, I cannot see so big difference between the cadet that is applying today, the academy that we are attending, and maybe the cadet that was applying 5 years ago. There is slightly different, but the bigger is not such much as it is required now. there is always, as I said before, some survey that is also always made for analyzing what is the status of the knowledge on the soft skill. The first one that was on the list, this survey is done with the cluster of the shipping, the adaptability and the flexibility, environmental awareness, leadership, need for digital competency, communication and teamwork. All this kind of thing, it is quite hard to impart because there is not such much of material for the around, and therefore you must always go to look to try to find the appropriate things that will allow to you to let understand to the people the importance of this kind of thing. Yes, you can have simulator, you can have CBT, but the soft skill seems that is the one that will give to us much more headache than all the other things. This is another part of an outlook on always on the let's say to the items of this is the component of the soft skill. We was talking today about the resilience, the communication, the safety, that is one of the important things, the interconnection, the digital literacy, self-management, leadership and management, personal utility, personal habit, and resilience. So all this kind of thing must be part today of the skill that we are saying to the giving to the seafarers. One of the important things that I hear today, and we was talking about, is the mentor on board. I think that more than ever, we need today to have a mentor on board, because the mentor is the one that will try to drive, that will try to understand the things. We are, and because of that, we in our academy, we try to put a system to have a direct communication with the vessel, to have a device that can put in communication the vessel with the academy, and to try to week by week, month by month, to try to control, check, and adjust the training. This kind of thing must be done also because nowadays, with the inspection, like this morning we was talking about the average for the size 6.77. Yeah. So the seems too high compared to the one of the previous year with the old size that was 1.5. How you can manage to remove the deficiency? The only way is to have something on board that will allow to you to train the people, show to the survey, to the site inspector, that we have a system to do this kind of thing, and probably to eliminate the deficiency from the beginning. Nowadays, like one of our seafarers was saying, the inspection is the one that is making much more headache for all our people on board. So, all the inspection is also all related towards one thing, to the safety. And the safety nowadays will begin with the soft skill. Is always the same thing: the communication, the emotional intelligence, the teamwork, and the critical thing. That I think today is one of the most important things, because during emergency or during other let's say, failure that will be aboard if you don't have people that they are capable to try to have the mindset to work together and to try to understand how to solve the problem. For sure, the thing will not go like must be. And the category that we think for the future skill will be resilience, that we also was talking today, the social communication or the teamwork, methodological, the problem solving, to have the capacity to know so well the job that we have the capacity to solve the problem, and the skill technical, that is not the less important, because with all the new type of engine and other equipment that we are putting on board, you require always much more skill than before. So to try to go towards the conclusion, one of the things is that the people must have the capability and the possibility to transfer, like we was talking just before when we was talking with the gathered, with the panel of the seafarers, how we are capable to transfer our knowledge towards the other. Then we must have a sort of also system to have this kind of thing, because the importance today is all related to this kind of thing. The career transition is the most important thing, to have a very well equipped career development plan for the company and for the people on board, where you can detail step by step the training, the staying on board, the time on board, where you can also combine experience with the knowledge. I think that this is one of the other important aspects. And as I am looking that we have still some cadet here, I am still now be the one that is assessing and trying to stay with the cadet, train the cadet, the continuous learning. We cannot avoid this kind of thing. Step by step, day by day, month by month, year by year, the training is always there. No matter if it's coming from SATW or whatever, this is the minimum that is already, I think, obsolete. The training that we must do today is towards the 2050. That is the target data also for the shipping to stay inside. And one of the most important thing is the crew, what make a crew great, the prevent mistake, both moral and efficiency, critical thinking, and leadership. We are always talking about the same world, and the future of the training is to train critical thinking, to assess resilience, to increase the mentoring on board, to enhance the team building and cooperation. This is part of the training that we are already doing in our academy, that is divided by rank. And as always, we are always talking about people, and therefore the soft skill is the thing that is much more close to the people. Thank you.